Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Injustice 2, Issue 7. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple of updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 202, and that show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, so if you want to go check that out, it will be in the description below, and the exclusive comics will be there also. But let's start talking about Injustice 2, Issue 7. So, pretty cool cover. We get to see some party crashers, which is Harley Quinn and her new Suicide Squad, and they are crashing Black Canary and Oliver's wedding. So let's see what's going on in the artwork first, though, before we get into the story. The artwork is gorgeous. I love the style of the artwork here in Injustice. Really throughout the whole first volume of 5 years, and in this volume has been very consistent. You know, there's some really great action and character moments here, and the facial expressions are so great, and the action's so great. I really am just gushing over this gorgeous artwork, really detailed, but also kind of has that cartoonier style that you would see in a video game, so I like that aspect too. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, we get to see finally Oliver and Black Canary, Dinah, are getting married, and everyone's happy. You know, Dinah doesn't have cold feet, but she's a little worried. So she has a fight with Wildcat, which was amazing, and that's how she pumps up for her wedding. But of course, it's a DC wedding, it's a comic book wedding. Not everything's gonna go correctly, and we see our enemies attack the wedding. And that also includes Harley Quinn. And by the end of the wedding, we see, you know, Oliver gets shot, and you're like, oh my god, is he gonna die again? And he doesn't. He's wearing a bulletproof, like, tuxedo. But in the end, we get to see the villains do capture Black Lightning and Dinah and Oliver's kids. So 3 kids have been kidnapped. And Dinah's hysterical by the end, of course, because that's her son. And, you know, that's gonna, I'm guessing, be the next storyline, how they're gonna save their kids. And also a nice cliffhanger on the villain side is that Damian steals Alfred's body and is putting him in the Lazarus pit. So Alfred will return, but will it be our Alfred? So there's so much goodness happening here. There's so many great character moments, like the Wildcat and Dinah small moment, but even, you know, Barbara and Dinah talking before the wedding. You have moments between Dinah and Oliver saying, hey, let's do this wedding. So many awesome character moments. If you're a fan of DC Comics, but especially if you're a fan of the relationship between Oliver and Dinah, I think you will love this issue as much as I did. But also what I liked is that it wasn't just this filler issue of a wedding. There is a continuation of the storyline of having that cliffhanger with Damian and the villains kind of pushing their limits and actually attacking the wedding. And Bruce not being at the wedding, which was kind of interesting, but that's how he encounters his son. So a lot of interesting plot lines here. I love this issue. Definitely one of my favorites of Injustice in a very long time. And if you, like I said, if you're a fan of these characters, I think you'll really enjoy it. I think my only nitpick of the issue is I don't know the motives of Harley Quinn, because Harley Quinn obviously has like been best friends with Dinah and Oliver in this series. So her being on this side, I know they're kind of like forcing her to do it. I still want to understand her motives a little bit better in this book. But yeah, overall, Injustice 2 Issue 7 gets 4.5 stars. Really enjoyed this one. Pick up Injustice 2 if you haven't been reading it. Tom Taylor, as always, been hitting it out of the ballpark. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.